Hello, everyone. I am Mr. Darston, and welcome to today's edition of In the Money with Mr. Darston. It has been brought to my attention that many of you out there listening have the noble profession of being an educator. And as an educator, many of you have questions about retirement, investing. Well, if you find yourself in that boat, this lesson is definitely one you want to pay attention to. Today, we will be discussing the 403b. We'll talk about what it is and how it can help you build wealth and save for retirement. We'll also be discussing some things you're going to want to be mindful of as you look into 403bs and decide where to put your money. Let's get started. So just what is a 403b anyway? Well, a 403b, also known as a tax-sheltered annuity, is a retirement plan offered by public schools and certain nonprofit 501c3 organizations that are tax exempt. Many describe the 403b as a teacher's version of a 401k. However, there are some differences we're going to point out. 401k plans and 403b accounts oftentimes do not fall under the same scope of regulation. 403b plans are often individual accounts that do not fall under ERISA. And ERISA is, of course, the Employee Retirement Income Security Act that regulates how plan providers or employer groups must maintain their retirement plans. Due to this lack of regulation, as well as the lack of plan level uniformity, 403bs for teachers and educators are often very confusing and can be somewhat messy and chaotic to understand. This chaos is exemplified primarily by the fact that there are literally dozens upon dozens upon dozens of different investment advisors that are eligible to offer products to teachers to invest their 403bs in. Many insurance companies participate in this space, as well as investment providers, so it can be very confusing for a teacher to know which direction is best for them to go in. In the world of 403bs, there are basically three product types that get marketed to educators. Those include variable annuities, fixed annuities, which also encompasses equity income-based annuity products, and finally, mutual funds. Let's talk about the difference between each. One of the more prominent products that's marketed to educators is the variable annuity. What it is an investment product that's wrapped up in life insurance. So it's sold by life insurance companies. It has fees that total anywhere from around 1.5% to sometimes over 3% per year on average. And the accounts usually have a surrender fee of 5 to 10% that can last anywhere from 5 years to a decade. This surrender fee restricts a participant's ability to move money from one account to another or even withdraw money without having to pay a stiff charge to the insurance company that offered the product. Now, some of the more common insurance companies that offer these variable annuities are MetLife, AXA Equitable, Valic, Horace Mann, along with others. Though the variable annuity is an investment vehicle that can help you grow money and build wealth, one of the key issues with variable annuities are the costs. Those fees that total anywhere from, again, 1.5% to over 3% can eat away at your return. So you want to be very careful before signing into a variable annuity contract. Another very common product that's sold and pushed by salespeople in the 403b spectrum where teachers shop is the fixed annuity. Fixed annuities, much like variable annuities, are sold by life insurance companies. Unlike variable annuities, they don't typically carry any fees, or the fees are minimal if they have an add-on attached. Fixed annuities do carry that surrender term, much like the variable annuity counterparts, of anywhere from 5 to 10 years. Unlike variable annuities, however, and unlike mutual funds as well, fixed annuities are not market-based investments, so they can be sold by individuals that do not have any investment license. So oftentimes individuals will market these products and make promises that aren't actually accurate. Again, fixed annuities are not market-based. However, some salespeople that practice unsavory sales tactics will say that there is some market exposure, and they'll sell a type of fixed annuity known as an index-based annuity or fixed indexed annuity. Again, these are not market-based. They still have surrender charges and fees for early withdrawal, and they are often marketed as an investment when they are truly just a fixed account. The final type of investment vehicle that's available to educators in the 403(b) marketplace is mutual funds. Mutual funds come in two flavors. There's your loaded mutual funds and you have your NoLow funds. Now, if you run into an advisor who's looking to help you get enrolled into your 403(b), chances are they will offer you a loaded mutual fund. A loaded mutual fund is a mutual fund that comes with a sales charge or a commission that's charged to the investor who buys shares in the mutual fund. Look at this load sort of as an entrance fee. Let's say you're going or trying to get into a bar and there's a $10 cover charge. Well, the bar is the mutual fund. In this case, the cover charge is the load. The average load on a mutual fund is somewhere in the ballpark of 4 to 5, maybe even 5.5%. This fee is collected up front from each deposit you make into your investment, and it goes to pay the investment advisory team who manages your account. Now, if you have a good advisor who's going to be there for you, a load may be worth it for you because he or she is going to help you manage your account properly. Another type of mutual fund is the NoLow mutual fund. NoLow mutual funds are typically designed for the self-directed investor, someone who doesn't need or doesn't feel they need the help of an advisor to manage their investments. They tend to carry lower fees than other investment options as well. So if you're a self-directed investor who wants to manage their own money, then a NoLow fund is going to be your best option to reduce your costs. Anyone interested in being a self-directed 403(b) investor may want to look into NoLow mutual funds. The most prominently known company that offers these investment options would be that of Vanguard. So you may want to go on their website to see what offerings they have that may be suitable for you, if that's the direction you want to go in. Educators, when it comes to your 403(b) options, you definitely have choices. It's very important that you sit down and analyze what's important to you. Do you want active management? Do you want no risk? Do you want low fees? Do you want to maximize the growth you can have over time? These are all the questions you want to ask yourself as you prepare to pick a product. To sum up everything and go over what we've discussed, we talked about variable annuities, fixed annuities, and mutual funds. Variable annuities tend to be the most expensive of the three, but they offer investors the opportunity to participate in the market and have some type of insurance wrapped around their account as protection. In return from that, you do pay a higher premium. Fixed annuities don't carry any market risk, but they don't allow you to have any access to the gains that come from the market. So over time, if you're invested in a fixed annuity, chances are your account's value may not keep up with inflation. And you must be careful because oftentimes the salespeople get paid hefty commissions and they are not necessarily licensed, so they don't have to abide by some of the rules that FINRA licensed advisors go by. Mutual funds tend to be a lot less expensive than variable annuities. However, many mutual funds, especially if you use an advisor, carry a load, so you have to pay a fee to get into the fund. If, however, you've done your due diligence, gone over a few of these videos that we've released, you may feel comfortable enough being a self-directed investor. And if that's the case, then you definitely want to go with a NoLow mutual fund. It'll save you a lot of money and help your account grow better over time. Listen, guys, if you haven't already done so, I highly recommend that you enroll in Mr. Darston's Investing 101. There's so much information the course is going to cover that's going to give you the confidence and the know-how to build your accounts from the ground up, diversify your portfolio, and learn how to build wealth and be successful in investing. Be sure to like and subscribe. We drop a new video at least once every week, and we look forward to having you as a part of Mr. Darston's courses. Again, you can enroll at www.mrdarston.podia.com. Thank you. Have a great day.